Good day, everybody. Today is Tuesday, and today we continue our daily Psalms for Hope with Psalm 74. So this is a long one. Let's just get right into it. We're going to read through this whole thing. This is a Psalm of Asaph, and let's get out your Bibles and let's see what he has to say. Psalm 74, O God, why do you cast us off forever? Why does your anger smoke against the sheep of your pasture? Remember your congregation which you have purchased of old, which you have redeemed to be the tribe of your heritage. Remember Mount Zion where you have dwelt. Direct your steps to the perpetual ruins. The enemy has destroyed everything in the sanctuary. Your foes have roared in the midst of your meeting place. They set up their own signs for signs. They were like those who swing axes in the forest of trees, and all its carved wood they broke down with hatchets and hammers. They set your sanctuary on fire. They profaned the dwelling place of your name. Bring it down to the ground. They said to themselves, we will utterly subdue them. They burned all the meeting places of God in the land. We do not see our signs. There is no longer any prophet, and there is none among us who knows how long. How long, O God, is the foe to scoff? Is the enemy to revile your name forever? Why do you hold back your hand, your right hand? Take it from the fold of your garment and destroy them. Yet God, my King, is from of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth. You divided the sea by your might. You broke the heads of the sea monsters on the waters. You crushed the heads of Leviathan. You gave him as food for the creatures of the wilderness. You split open springs and brooks. You dried up ever-flowing streams. Yours is the day, yours also the night. You have established the heavenly lights and the sun. You have fixed all the boundaries of the earth. You have made summer and winter. Remember this, O Lord, how the enemy scoffs and a foolish people reviles your name. Do not deliver the soul of your dove to the wild beast. Do not forget the life of your poor forever. Have regard for the covenant, for the dark places of the land are full of the habitations of violence. Let not the downtrodden turn back in shame. Let the poor and the needy praise your name. Arise, O God, defend your cause. Remember how the foolish scoff at you all the day. Do not forget the clamor of your foes, the uproar of those who rise against you, which goes up continually. Wow, this was quite a time for this psalmist. Apparently, this was a time when the exile had already happened, and it was past the time of Jeremiah, and there really wasn't a prophet in the land. Daniel and Ezekiel were in Babylon at that point. So it was quite a dark period for this psalmist. And you know, I get to thinking that today is a very special day. It's election day. And I really encourage you to please go out and vote. It's your given right to do so. And, you know, we are to choose to do that duty for the sake of our country. And certainly for the sake of the country that this psalmist was a part of, it was a dark time. And it reminds me of the times that we're heading into in our culture. God is being removed from the scope of things. And some of the things that he mentions here could be happening in our day, where the scoffers and the foolish have the upper hand. But the part that is just amazing to me is that even in the midst of that darkness, the psalmist remembers what God had done, what God is doing, and what God can do. And it is no different for us. Today is election day, and whatever the outcome of today is, we have a God who is in control, and we need to remember that. No matter what the outcome is, if it's something that you did not want, we still have God as our fortress and as our refuge. And we cannot forget that, because God is in control. He is in control of what is happening, not only in our country, but in the world. And our faithfulness to Him, our recognition of His past deeds and what He is capable of doing in the present and what He will do for us in the future by bringing us to Him, is all in His hands. And He is the one who is in control. Nobody else, only God. And so, again, whatever the outcome today, we find our refuge in that. Like the psalmist found in the darkened day that he lived in. He knew that his God was a part of the situation he was experiencing. And so do we. And so may God's blessings be upon you. And again, please go out and vote. And while you're standing in line, be a blessing to those around you. We'll see what happens. May God's blessings be unto you. Until the next time.